Hi. So today is the 14th of September. It is a Wednesday, and today, what a day it was, first of all. And I will get into the trade details. But firstly, ignore this HDFC Bank, ITC, and SBI trade. It's all single lot, so it's kind of inconsequential. It's not going to make or lose me any money. HDFC Bank making 1,500, ITC losing 800, SBI making 2,000. It's an experiment that I'm running, so I'm not going to keep going over what it is multiple times. And yeah, so apart from that, I wanted to buy IT for a while. I've been meaning to add IT into the morning gap down. I've added Infi and TCS, and overall I'm very happy with the trading day and what I did. I would have anyway booked a loss today. There's no world in which I wouldn't have taken a stop loss today. So all said and done, quite happy there. On the Nifty trade, I lost slightly under 3 points. And on the Bank Nifty trade, I initially lost 15 points and then took a re-entry and then lost another 5 points. So that was the day's summary. And I'll get into, first of all, the context for today. Yesterday, the Dow cracked by 4%, S&P 500 4.3%, and Nasdaq by 5% plus. Now, coming off of that, you think, okay, we are all related to the mother market. There's no way that now yesterday's high is a danger to sell call options at, and that's a fair assumption that one might have made. And accordingly is how my trade was structured. So I'll go into specifically how it was structured. First of all, into this gap down, I was expecting a little bit more of an IV spike. There really wasn't. Shout out to Khandelwal for pointing out. Basically, 1 minute after the open, anyone who had taken at the money short straddle in the morning was in green. Anyone who had taken it last night was already green 1 minute after the open. And this, mind you, is after seeing minus 400 on the SGX Nifty yesterday, right? I mean, people would have thought, okay, there would be huge loss, but no, absolutely not. So not much of an IV spike. And my idea to trade this for a Wednesday was, look, I'll short 17,400 put option for 8 rupees, and I'll short at yesterday's high 18,100 call option for 16 rupees. Now what does this do? If we go down, right, and there is a bit of an IV spike from that down move, this 8 starts moving up, there's much more premium on my call side, and that will protect my position. So whatever IV spike can come from a downside will be balanced by my call side delta. And if we go up, then IV is bound to come down, which means that the 16 might remain at 16 or go up slightly, while this 8 will probably fall down to 5, right? Now, what happened is, as soon as this day before yesterday's close level was being breached, I had a stop loss on the call of 19. It got hit, so I had to take a stop here, move it to 150. Sorry about that. So took a stop here, moved to 150, took a stop there, moved to 250. From 250 again came back down to 200, and from 200 again went back up to 250, and finally decided scrap the entire trade, because I started off with a delta negative position. You have had such a strong up move. We've basically recovered the entire gap after seeing minus 400 on SGX. We've completely recovered the gap. There's no point in trading this, and I also had met my risk appetite. I generally don't take more than a 0.25 0.3% risk, so well within that risk appetite, I just cut the trade. There's not much that could have been done here. If you go into neutral trading, this really, unless, especially so if you started with a delta negative position, there's not much that could have been done here. I mean, look at Bank Nifty. Look, this is one trading day. Somebody might think that this is like 2 trading days combined. I mean, from what is this even? We've made a massive up move, and this is in context of yesterday us seeing minus 400 on SGX Nifty. So I mean, that's about it. There's not much else to do. You just have to accept that the Indian market is at this point of time completely decoupled from global markets. A 1,000-point up move after the US markets closed between 4 to 5% in the negative last night. So that's about it. I hope you had a good trading day. I hope you bought the dip, right? Like lately, what's happening is that every dip sees this humongous up move, and people get too used to it, and one fine day that dip is going to keep dipping, and that is going to be a huge problem. So this buy the dip right now, though, it seems to be on point. Anyway, thank you so much. I hope you had a good trading day. Take care. Bye bye.